Those laws of Cain that we've discussed, they are nothing in comparison to the pressure of the beast, the desire to become strong, unassailable, truly immortal, the hunger for blood, specifically that of others of their own kind, overwhelms many kindred, Cainites, vampire, and their only recourse to assuage the madness that hunger brings is to devour their own kind in the sinful and taboo act of diablerie. Once a soul is fully devoured, the potency of the blood of the cannibal increases if the blood they take is stronger than their own. But there are risks. Not only is this act reviled by all of their kind, but it also invites the portions that remain of another powerful Cainite soul into their body, putting them at risk of losing themselves forever to that shadowy mind. Hello and welcome, Cainites, kindred, and other children of the night. We're here once again with Matriarch Lucretia Giovanni of Clan Cappadocian. We are the matriarch of the Giovanni family. Last time we took territory in Agassiz from Japheth, beginning the process of conquering the kingdom so that we can begin the conspiracy. There were huge changes in the new version for this mod, and I had to include it. But because I use the expanded cultures and ethnicities mod, which isn't updated, I had to try to figure out how to get things to run. Eventually, I just settled on the fact that we're just gonna go. It loads. It's fine. We do have to be careful because there's gonna be some people with no faces, and there's gonna be people whose clothes are mismatched, as in they're not there at all, and they're just gonna be a twisty skeleton. And we're just gonna have to... Well, I am going to try to edit those people out as much as possible, or like reload the character. Sometimes if a character has no face and you reload them over and over again, they show up properly, so we'll do that. If any essential events have some faceless people in it, though, I'll just have to leave them faceless. I apologize, I know the faceless people are creepy, but there's nothing I can do because this change for this version is just so good that this game requires it, and I can't wait for, I just can't wait to get back in this with you guys for the Ethnicities mod to update. So we're playing it. It'll stick together. There might be a few more edits caused by crashes, but those crashes seem to be pretty rare. I'm also using the unupdated version of the Ethnicities mod in my Cornwall game, and it's not crashing much. And I've had only a few faceless people, so hopefully we have the same result here. What am I talking about when I say everything's changed? Well, the most important thing for our character is the Umbra, and the Umbra's totally changed. So we now have local Umbra for all the different places, and we have effects and other things we can do with spirits, and the spirits have opinions, which can have effects on things. I didn't go into it too deeply. I literally only played with it for a few minutes, but we're going to begin this episode by discerning the shroud here, which gives us the old thing we used to, which is the strength of the shroud, which used to just be known here, but now it's specific. So we've seen that the local shroud is 4, and then we want to try to colonize the area so that we're in charge of the local shadowland. Every time we do this, it's going to produce stress for us, or it's going to succeed. It doesn't really have a pop-up right now, which I think would be nice if it did. That could be a bug, though. It does work. It does work. I can show you that it works because I'm pretty sure since we didn't get the stress tick, that means we succeeded. So if we look here, our portrait is now there. So we now control we're now the local controller here. We can now calm wraiths, or we can change effect. So for example, I could change to Wraith Vigil, which will give me +1 control per month. I can change to Wraith Menace, which makes it cheaper to hire mercenaries. Or we have our default here, which is Disturbed. We just want to get off of this. I would like to put us up here. I mean, this is not necessary, but it's better than this, so we're going to change to here. And when we change the effect, it's going to make the wraiths annoyed at us. So we're going to want to try to calm them. Because when they're annoyed with us, they make things hard. Some stress gain, some some negative opinion of all different kinds of wraiths that we might enjoy. Or I should say not enjoy. We might meet if we journey a lot in the Shadowlands, which is definitely something I want to continue doing. So we could just... Friends hear me. We spend 75 gold. Hopefully we get it, because it's super expensive. And we did. That's nice, good, because I didn't want to have to do that over and over again. So this should make them okay with us. Yeah, that should make everybody okay with us, which is good, which is what we want. We're not going to calm them anymore right now. So we can't manipulate the shroud here for some reason. But we should be able to. Has the game forgotten about our enormous necromancy levels? Is that what's happened? Or did it just change? Shroud mastery? Yeah. We should be able to manipulate the shroud with shroud mastery. The fact that's not available is a little bit weird. But hopefully it cleans itself up in time. Eventually. Like, this button should be available to us, I'm pretty sure. Everything else, though, we're going to leave here for now. We're going to drop into the Umbra. We no longer have that option that used to be up here to manipulate this. And this is grayed out for us. I might experiment between this episode and the next with taking that perk away from myself in the save, and then saving and then adding it back to see if that fixes this. I don't want to do it right now though, because we've already started and I don't want to break away to do that, so we're going to keep going. We can create a coterie as well. I have an interesting idea for a coterie name. It's the name of a cool Latin text, which I just think is appropriate for us, which is Ars Moriendi. Moriendi? I don't know how to pronounce Latin at all. I don't even know how to fake it. But that's what it's going to be. This is going to be our coterie. That's another thing that they added, so let's choose this name. That will allow us to use this coterie button, which means we can add people to our coterie. I think we add people to our coterie by clicking on them. Rename. Expand our coterie. Let's see. If I click on Fibonacci, do I have the option of inviting him to my coterie? Yes, I do. So we're going to invite Fibonacci, our most loyal child. Our long-standing loyal child. We're going to invite him to our coterie. We're also going to invite Albina, our very long-standing and beloved best friend. We're going to add her to our coterie. And I don't know much about how the coteries work, like if there's a limit or anything to the number of people you can add. Even though it feels like I should invite Montano because he's been our friend for a long time. I don't feel like he's right. I don't think he's right for it. Oh, I love the idea of inviting our friend, the Scarlet Witch, the one Tremere that we know. The person who helped us learn some more intrigue. She'd be a cool coterie member. Oh, she's not a part of my realm. I could invite her to my court, but she won't come. That's fine. Okay, so we can only invite people from our realm. That gives me a better idea of what is going on then. Probably means that we're going to pick somebody like... No, not the Baron. I think we pick our child. Our other child. Where are you at? You live over here, don't you? My son, Dante Alighieri. He will be in our coterie. Great. So now we have a coterie. We can have 5 members. I would like to convince her. If we can convince her, I mean, she doesn't hold any territory, right? We could try to sway her to get her to join us. Opinion, we can get 25 points from opinion. She is her liege's friend. Do we have befriend available to us? We don't. So we can't make her... Well, she's our friend too, though, right? Yeah, so that doesn't matter because she's already our friend. Well, we'll start by trying to sway her to cap. We might as well sway her all the way to cap if we can. This is... We're actually learning her language right now. That's cool. We'll leave that like that, I think. We should be able to also do a hunt. There's never a reason not to. Do we have anybody useful pinned? We don't. So let's just go back through the cycle of grabbing... Where is it? Okay. Some things have very severely changed. Very, very severely changed. Like, I have no idea how things are going to be working on some stuff that I'm accustomed to working in a certain way. I have no frame of reference, for example, on... I have no frame of reference on how the new hunting journey is going to work. I have no frame of reference on how we're going to get herd anymore. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea how we get herd now. We have herd members, but I don't know how to get new ones. I suppose maybe we do it the same way we used to with people who are already inside of our territory. But then how do we bring people to our territory now? Since that's actually so difficult to do in this game. Herdify still exists for the people who do exist inside of our territory. We do have a problem. Everybody has wings. Well, we're just gonna have to accept that those wings don't exist until the mod is updated, because I don't want to lose the opportunity to play this until it gets updated. So everybody has wings now. That's fine. Everybody has wings. Knowledge from beyond. The lost souls confined to the Shadowlands come from all corners of the earth. Okay. We're going to gain insight from the grave. Now let's... We have 2 unstationed men-at-arms units. We could place somebody here. We still have that annoying Duke that we don't know what to do with. What is this going to do? What is this going to do? I'm super curious. I'm going slow because I just don't know what to do. The hunt can now begin in earnest. We immediately start the travel phase of this journey. Where's this? This is up here. That's fine. I'll get started right away. Good. Alright, show the Duke in at once. Oh, he's brought gold. We can always use more gold. Thank you for your oath, sir. I spent most of my money dealing with ghosts. This is very interesting. The way hunting works now. Travel under the night guise. Push onward faster. Of travels to come. So this guy can give me an omen. Or we can tell him to join us. Gains us some wise woman experience. That's the most valuable one for sure. We're gonna get him to come with us. Oh, I'm just This is so very different. This very much changes the nature of hunting. We're just gonna take his money, unless he's really awesome, which he isn't, so we'll just take his money. You know? Because this means hunts are gonna take so long now, and there's gonna be so many more events in them. There's gonna be so much to do. I really don't want this guy around. So now we're here. This will let him us take his blood. So our hunger will not decrease. Negligible. We could eat him dead. We'll get some phlegmatic resonance. Alright, let's just eat him dead. Oh, I like that even better. That's an even better red eat face. Look at that red eat face. Her blood is so powerful. The Admirable Champion. We stopped rest at a tavern, so this would be training hard, and this would be martial admiration. We are arrogant. Who would rather train hard? Yeah. So much blood. We have learned our friend's language. Nice. I feel accomplished. Very nice. Will she come now? Will you come now? Okay. Travel wolf struggle. This woman. So both of these are upsetting to us. This because we get someone else to help her, and this because we're brave. So we would prefer to fight the wolf. So we will fight the wolf. I was mauled by a wolf. Ah, so hunting is now going to be a big thing, which is actually quite cool and something I'm enjoying very much already. Visited the capital, so we are now returned home to our own capital and gain some stewardship experience. Nice. Thank death I can go inside again. good. Ah, nice. All right. What do we have available for us? First of all, this faction getting on my nerves, but there's nothing I can do about this guy. Like, he's just awful. Awful, awful. That. There's always murder. I mean, we could fabricate a hook against him and use that to force him out. If we could demand his conversion. Let's demand his conversion. He probably won't do it because he refused last time. A weak hook on me. He's gonna put himself on the council if I give him a hook. I won't bargain for your soul. I know a lot about death you might not know. So I think maybe we just try to make some work happen here. There we go. That's basically a perfect attempt at murder now. Really, I'm just trying to get that thing to shut up. Just shut up, dude. Oh, thank you for the gift. Hi, I love it when people who like me send me gifts. It's very nice. It keeps me from being tempted to remove people. Here's our court. There's another thing we might be able to do that might help us bring her here, but I just don't know if we can afford it. We're at 4.5 right now. We could boost our lodgings. What is 5 here? 5. We did want to get to 5 because that's when people start getting the court trait, right? Just this is basically 2 gold higher, which means we will only be making 2.5 gold after that. But I think it might be worth it. I guess we're gonna do it, because even though it's expensive, we're gonna do it. You can create... Ossium can have a head of faith now? What? When did that change? Obviously it changed in the last update. Apparently I'm my head of faith now. That's great. Of course I am. I mean, who else would be other than the man? And the man is asleep. Guess who's not asleep? Me. I'm not asleep, but the man is asleep. Okay, we gotta start thinking about this too, because there's so much to do over here. Like, this guy, can I just declare war on him? Like, I do a holy war for his whole kingdom. A big chunk of this is a lot of his kingdom is in what I want, right? Like, all of it? Like, literally all of it? How strong is he? Not at all? I mean, should we do... I mean, there's no reason not to. This is like perfect. This is exactly what we need to do, right? This is actually the move. So let's make the actual move. We're gonna make the actual move. Because it's come back. Let's look. Hey, JFF, new boss says you join in. New boss says you join in. You gonna join in or not? New boss says you join in. I don't think you're gonna like it. It's not the greatest thing to happen to you to be asking you to join in a war that's probably gonna eventually result in your disillusionment. I mean, you still have titles, and that's the thing. I don't know what to say, man. Join in or else is what I gotta say, I guess. Let's move our flag to here. Let's move our flag to here. Our blood red flag right here. Let's raise all here. And somebody else has the holy order right now, so that's annoying, but that's fine. That's fine. Lucretia Giovanni declared first scholar. Though the righteousness of our faith was never in doubt, the period of time we have been forced to endure without a spiritual leader has been trying. As long as this last ordeal is over, however, at long last, this ordeal is over, however, as I have finally convinced the scholars to accept me as the one true first scholar. With the faithful finally united behind me, I will lead Via Ossium into a new golden age. Yes. Yes, I will. Because I am awesome. I wake screaming, my heart beating fast. I had been chained naked, or collared, while a dozen men and women with the heads of goats descended upon me, biting and tearing my skin. Then suddenly, I was one of them, ripping my own flesh with sharp teeth, swallowing scraps, drinking blood, slurping. I've never felt anything so horrifying as when I saw the life leave the eyes of my ravaged body. Oh, I am becoming obsessed with people eating me. I have eaten so much of others that I'm now obsessed with people eating me. So, I'm gonna pray for Death's protection. Death, come on now. We have a deal. That's long. You gotta uphold the deal. The deal was always that I embrace you and I live. And I'm not gonna stop embracing you, don't worry, but you can't just come at me and kill me. I mean, if you must, you must. If you must, you must, I suppose. Apparently he was murdered by a completely different person. Who murdered him? Aww. One of my people murdered him. Nice. So nice. I think, let's look at how the situation has changed because of that. This is now in the charge of this woman, and she's not nearly as strong as he was. If we look, who is now my other powerful vassal? My missing powerful vassal. So this guy has been elevated. Okay. He is the Duke down here. Okay. I feel like he's reachable. I don't have the money to send a gift, so I guess we'll work on him later, because I want to finish trying to get my Tremere friend to join my my place of life. He's got a big ol' mercenary band now. We're gonna drop our besiegers here. And we're gonna take everybody else and try to clear out these two armies of his. Their lodging standards got the +30 for the lodging standards. I just don't know. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I think the +25 for opinion is as high as it'll get. Alright, well, for now, I mean, we could kidnap her. We just don't have the scheme available for it. Oh, we do, because we just finished... We could abduct her. I don't think so. We could also fabricate a hook on her. The hook could be the thing that makes the difference. We're gonna let that rest for a bit, though, because I am kind of really worried having this guy not protecting me for this long. What do we got going on here? An inspiration for a weapon. We don't need another weapon. We already have a pretty good one. We are losing so much money so fast. Do we have anybody that we can, like, get rid of? We don't need this. Anyone in our prison that they're not showing? Nope. So that's just basically it. This is just... We have just achieved truth. That's all. It's just achieving truth. There's not much that can be said about it, you know? Okay, hopefully JFF follows us down to the south. So he is letting us catch. Seems to be giving up to a degree. We're gonna back you out and move you in. So let's try to catch. Getting stuck in. Never back down from a challenge, Adriana. Yes, brave is a good trait for you. I'm glad that you took brave. So what is happening here? We're gonna catch here. And he's made a mistake. And then he made another. But basically, oh, there he is. He's captured. And with that capture, we will enforce our demands. We are once again 100 in debt. That's fine. That's fine. Is there anybody else here who we can ransom? Aw, 2 100 gold piece ransoms. We're not even going to check them. We don't diablerize anymore because we've got all the way up that we can. Well, we're going to diablerize one more time. But that's not happening yet. So we've done it. Let's disband all here. Okay, let's disband all here. Alright, so we're gonna go to the center of Anatolia here, and we're gonna go to... We found ourselves a first candidate. She will make an excellent spy master. Too bad we're gonna have to get rid of Salgari, but that's fine. She is actually a Giovanni, which I also like very much. I would like to invite as many Giovanni in as possible. Now we'll give her this, this, and this. Give her the whole thing. Let's give her the whole thing. All of it. This is all in the same domain, and she has some money, so hopefully she'll actually buy this title. Let's grant her all of that. We'll have to see where she ends up, whether she gets to be our powerful vassal, but in whether she does or not, she's going to take this position. Let's see this. She's not currently our powerful vassal, but we're going to assign her this position anyway. Because I think she will become the powerful vassal there. That leaves us with one territory here that we're holding that we don't want to. We can grant this to pretty much anyone. So we will grant it to... I guess our great-granddaughter, maybe, yeah? We're handing the land over to Cappadocians. You can't see the air quotes? They existed, I swear. We're handing all this over to Cappadocians. So that Cappadocians can rule in Essenes. As they should have the whole time. Now, this is all fine. We just need money. They really want to find money. I mean, this guy's got money. We're out of debt now. We've disbanded our troops, so hopefully this will fix itself up soon. And this is an innocent... I didn't even check. That guy was immortal. I should frickin' eaten that guy. Well, that's fine. This guy, though, he doesn't get missed. He gets eaten. So we are going to exsanguinate him. Yum. And that gives us a choleric perk. Nice. So we're just going to continue with our celerity, because I think it's the only discipline we have in this category. Abduct, diablerie, murder resistance. And we made big steps and big strides over here towards controlling Essenes. That's good. Like, real good. Like, really exactly what we want kind of good. This is happening. We need to become a little bit more profitable so we can hand some more stuff out. We should look at what doing that means. This is worth money if we upgrade it. I have a Cappadocian with good... Primogen with good ability. Don't know what other Primogen I have. I think that might be literally it. What is this? It's funny that everyone has wings, but we're not going to worry about it. Not much I can do with Rome. Milano is already powering development. Venezia here is growing development by 0.8. This is already as high as we're probably going to ever see it get, because the next one is 30, and that's a long way off. So maybe we build a blood tax here for money. He's a powerful vassal again, right after I removed him. Actually frustrating. Maybe I just missed to sign him, and this whole thing was a mistake. If she's not a powerful vassal, we're gonna put him here instead, because that whole thing was just a mistake. I really thought that that he wasn't. Well, we all make mistakes. Maybe she'll never get good enough. She will. I mean, she's not a terrible marshal. I guess maybe we just make her the marshal. If she gets good enough. She's not as good as who I have there, but she's not the worst, and she has land, so she'll probably work on it. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make her the marshal as soon as we can. Let's move this back up to 5. We need about 500 gold. I might have a use for you, yeah. That use is, that I think we're gonna hunt you. Because we haven't hunted in a bit, and I would like to hunt you. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Would not like to hunt you, because I have full blood, and hunts are different now, so I would prefer to not hunt if I don't have to. Let's look at our decisions here. So, right now, that's not decisions. This is decision. So, the conspiracy. Nothing has changed about the conspiracy. Great, so we're really close to it. We're basically just waiting for the money. It's just... Oh, what is this? I will accept your gift. Thank you for speeding things up for us, bud. That's really unexpected. Survey your capital, hold your court, write thoughts down. We don't want to do any of those. We're going to show him in. 50 gold. Oh, look at our people. Look at them. It's like they want the thing to happen. Am I just blind? Am I just not seeing? Am I not looking at the like thing properly? No, she'd be. I guess I married an unblooded Mortai to some random revenant. All right, I guess that's a thing that happened. She can join my herd because I would like to do something else with that guy. Maybe marry him to one of her relatives that is blooded. Coveted claim. I'll talk to him at once. I apparently became rival with. That's not good for you, hun. I will destroy you if I have to. I don't think we're in the same league anymore, hun. You how did I lose 100 gold immediately? That doesn't make any sense to me, but it's fine. Maybe I clicked on something that cost gold and didn't realize it. That's okay though. We're way closer now than we were before anyway, so there's no worries. I'm gonna go up here because this place has so much development. I mean, compared to most vampire places, that we're just gonna build a second blood tax right away. We might even take the blood tax there all the way to 3, just because that could be good for us. Toil and hard work. So this guy here, he's gonna be diligent. That's good. I'd like him to be diligent. He's a Mortai. We gotta find a wife for him when the time comes. Our friend Durga died. I didn't know we had a mortal friend. When did we get a mortal friend? How do we have... My number of friends is so unmanaged. We had a mortal friend. I didn't know. I probably picked it up in an event and didn't realize it. That's fine. Like, it's not the worst thing to happen, but it's also not what I intended. We're not murdering anybody. Maybe we should find somebody who's wealthy and fabricate a hook on them. Like a nice fab hook could be good right now. 37% chance to succeed. Maybe we can find somebody who's relatively rich who has a higher percent chance to succeed. Let's hit the fabricate hook on him. So melancholy perk is now available. Continue down imitation of mortality. And then we want to, what do we want to do here? We want to switch our spy master to be doing this. I'm sorry, I was overwhelmed by how ugly she is. I'll see that it's truly heartfelt, mostly because I want the piety from it. Hey, things are still going well. We now have a serious blood task in Vienna. In Venenzia. Toil and hard work. He's also diligent now. Should I just build another? This is probably the only place I'm going to ever have that can handle all 3 of these. Let's just do it. Let's just straight up do it. Let's tax the crap out of that island there. Listen, they need to give us the corpses. I don't think this is gonna ever work, so we're just gonna take it off. And instead we're gonna do this. We're gonna look for secrets on him instead. We might find some people there with money. Exotic arms, fetch my coin purse. No. I don't need your I don't need anything. I see dead people. I must move on. We have critical stress because of this. We should stop here because we have our stressors available, don't we? So we'll just write thoughts down. We will talk to a confidant. And then we will do this so we don't critical stress. I'm seeing dead people. Let's pause. Let's hold mystical communion. Yep, we got the piety to be able to afford it. Pleases me that you recognize my effort. Thank you. Let's check to see where we're at over with the Great Kingdom of Death. I'm lost. I am lost. Okay, we're in the Great Kingdom of Death. She likes us. She's not a powerful vassal yet. She will probably end up getting there, though. What the heck is this? Oh, that's just how it looks when you're clicking on someone else, son. That's just how it looks when you're clicking on somebody else's. It's nothing. I don't know what you think, but it's not what you think. Okay, this usurp 50 gold. We're getting there. It's actually happening quite fast. We're going to start searching for hooks so that we can turn them into money. The Cemetery of Civilizations, time for a change. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're staying who we are. Task finished. What was the task? Your silver tongue is shining today, thank you. Let's look at our list of things that people could have been doing. Do we have anything to do with this? Nope. Nope, so she should go here. He must have finished that. The find secrets, that's what would have been. Seems like maybe not. We're not changing our culture anywhere, are we? Already Italian. This is all Italian. We changed that to Italian. I'm not changing anything over there in the Greek areas to Italian. I'm not really into that. It's got to have been this then. Is there any like Osseum holdouts? I do want to start changing the Greek lands to Osseum because that's what they should have been the whole time. So we will start participating in that shift. We can fake it. It's not worth it, so we'll just try to become closer. We'll let him spin it again, and if he spins it again and finds nothing, we'll move him to someplace else. Too many herd members. That means that we got to do some blood magic on ourselves. Does it not? Yes, it does. So we go to blood sorcery. Blood sorcery. Let's do our readiness. 81% chance it's good. Willpower was roused, but we are aware. It's not the best situation. I don't think I'm going to chase the other spell then at this time because we're just too stressed. We'll do that. And then we will move the secret train over to Crete. I am pretty certain that this is a great place to put it. I mean, if my family doesn't have a ton of secrets, I'll be super surprised. Let me see. Where's my man for spinning the top? There he is. Look for secrets in... That's not right. We want up here. This is the capital of Crete. So let's go here to there. You look for secrets there, okay, bud? One more month and we get what we're looking for. Did we get a secret from the Diablerist, or did he, like, call our bluff? I would find it hilarious if he called our bluff. All that work, and the dude has no money. He has no money. Let's just run the last month. There it is. There it is. So now we go to here. We go up to the old guy, and we're like, I'm sorry, bud. We're not trying to screw you over as much as... Well, I mean, we totally are. You'd be very upset if you knew what the plan was. We can't even pretend. I can't even finish the sentence. We're not trying to screw you over. We are kind of trying to screw you over. It's like how do you explain it exactly? Offer vassalage, you won't do it. What about for low fuel obligations? You'll almost do it. You'll almost do it, which means we could probably just sway you into doing it. We could just sway you into doing it. Sway you right into it. You're not gonna like what we're about to do, my friend. I mean, we're not gonna like to be about to do it right now. Still, Fibonacci. Still, always Fibonacci. It's Fibonacci from now to the end of time. Alright. The time has come. We hold the title. The conspiracy begins. Let's click it. The conspiracy. You sink your fangs into his neck. Time seems to slow down around you. Images start to appear at the edge of your consciousness. As you drift towards blissful ecstasy, you see yourself, anointed head of the illustrious Giovanni family, in your Italian stronghold. You see your small council of trusted family members helping you plan your great conspiracy. You see the night of Europe redefined by your growing merchant empire. All clans begrudgingly accepting your new presence, your wise counsel, and your newfound importance. A far cry from the uselessness of your Cappadocian brothers. You see the conspiracy put in motion, using all of your assets to make it the resounding success it deserves to be. As you come back to your senses, The fool is reduced to ashes. You see your family, no, your clan around you. The night is young, and it will be the Giovannis. Brothers and sisters, it is time for the purge to begin. Clan Giovanni will split from Clan Cappadocian and put the conspiracy into motion. Giovanni will be very effective at intrigue for a time. Cappadocian is very successful to it. You get the Clan Cappadocian. We did it. We are Clan Giovanni. We are in Ascension. We are powerful. Just with that, though, we're going to end this episode. No, I don't think we're finished. I don't know how much of a purge we're going to actually do, but I might want to pursue some of the other options for great events that we have available to us, especially now with the new changes to the way that the Shadowlands works. I would love an opportunity to actually get into that stuff. We haven't even got to the point where we can start stealing the books that we need, so yeah, that's the end of this episode. Clan Giovanni. We are now a pseudo third generation vampire. Our power is dominant. We are the head of faith for the Ossium religion. We control Italy, Agarcenes, and I suppose we could form Romana if we wanted to. I don't know that we will, though. Okay. Goodbye for now.